Hey guys, so today is going to be story time video on how I got my first car and how hey guys, so today is going to be how I got my first car, and it is going to be a long video because it took a while to find this perfect car that I wanted. And yeah, let's get started. So here are my Pontiac Grand Prix 2007 keys. Here is like the fob thingy that goes with my car, and these are my keys. They have like a lanyard on it for now. And so how it started, I think the first car I actually found, it was like a Ford something or other Fusion, I think was what it was. And it was like had so many miles on it, and we thought it was gonna be a great car. It was like $2,000, I think. And we were really close to buying it. Then we took it into Parado, which is our auto mechanic, which he's like, this is totally rusted on the bottom, it is not worth buying, it will break right away, you're gonna have to repair it a lot. I was so upset, guys. It was so hard for them to answer. But then we went to a dealer in Hutchinson, and we looked at a car. I think it was like a Dodge something, a Dodge car, and it had so many miles on it, I can't remember how many, and it was maybe 3,000, or it was in my price range, whatever. And we called Prado on it, whatever, and he said, no, don't buy this car because this car will die right away, probably the day after you buy it, whatever else. And I was so upset. Like, I cried over that car too. And yes, I did. Then I think it was the next 2 days, Prado called us and was like, we have this car, a Pontiac Grand Prix 2007, and we're gonna look over it and see if it's a good car. And Pontiac Grand Prix are like safe for new drivers, so like if I were to get in a crash now, I'd be okay. So I decided we waited for a call back to see if it was good. At that time, I think my car had 163,000 miles on it, and I was super excited. I was just praying that I was praying that it would work. So we waited. And they called back and they're like, do you want to come look at it? So we went and looked at my car, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was like the greatest thing ever. And the only thing it needed though was a transmission, because the owner before me had burnt it out and did not, well, took good care of it, just didn't know I needed a new transmission. So it was like a car that needed a little bit fixing. The car itself, I think, was like $1,000 something. So I bought the car all by myself, and then my parents had to help me with the transmission, because the transmission was like 2,000 something other. And my car has been running super great after I got my car. It took probably 3 or 4 days to get this transmission to come through, because they just couldn't find the transmission, and it was like expensive, so my parents paid for it. It took me probably 4 or 5 months to pay it off, because it was kind of expensive to pay off. And at the time, I did not have, and yeah, so basically, we also bought the Grand Prix on the same day we looked at it. We actually drove to Rockford or something like that, somewhere by it was like an hour away from us, and I was super excited. I had worked a ton for this money, and we went, and we were like, we went up to the guy. I had to give him, at the time I had my permit, so we had to give my permit, I don't remember what all we gave to him, but we gave that to him, and we went and sat with him. We got new license plates, and then we talked about it. We were super excited because I paid for it. I was like, couldn't believe it that I bought my first car. I actually bought my first car before I got my driver's license, which has been like 7 months ago too. So I really think this car is great. Though I have not had any issues. The only thing I had to replace was this thingy, the fob. I think that's what these are called. The fob I had before was not working. It did not work at all. So this is remote, has remote start to it. So in the winter, I usually always use the remote start, and it works great. One thing about that is that you gotta make sure your gas tank is full so you don't run out of gas. It was like a dream come true when I bought my car. So I practiced in my car up till I had to take my driving test, which I was nervous to pass, which I have a video on my channel about that I'll put in the I icon or I'll link it below. But it was basically, guys, I bought my first car, and I've been thinking about my next car already. That sounds really like I shouldn't be thinking about it, but if I do get a next car, I'm hoping to get a truck of some sort. So guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up this video, comment down below, and what you'd like to see next. One thing I want to mention in this video is I am hoping to get an iPad in 2 days. And if I don't, it'll be next week. So thanks for watching. Bye. Yes, it's been probably a couple hours. I've been on YouTube, and I'm actually making tacos for supper tonight. And I'm gonna cut up some lettuce, onions, and all the taco seasonings and taco toppings and stuff. That's what I'm doing now. So she's gonna like